What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, as we can all see here, we're going to be talking about some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War with Season 1 coming into this video game. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, there's only a couple of things that I really enjoyed out this season because the majority of it was complete, utter booty cheeks, man. It's just awful. From the beginning of the experience to now, it was just an utter disaster. And trust me, I'm going to be glad to tell you guys each and every detail to the story. But let me start off with a couple of positives. And that is the map designs that they released to us in this upcoming season here. The mall map, I think it's called Pine, and also the return of a fan favorite called Raid have come back into this video game, and it feels absolutely amazing to have just a tad bit more variety. Now, Raid, as we all know, it's a Raid. You know, you can't go wrong with some Raid. They really upped the graphics, they made it look gorgeous. Really happy to see it return. But the mall map, I'm a really big fan of. I know a lot of people have mixed emotions about this map. Some people hate it, some people love it. But for me personally, it's a very great take on a large-scaled map that Treyarch can do traditionally. No, Modern Warfare, they try to do large-scaled maps, but they just simply could not get it right. You know, old school maps like Afghan or Wasteland were phenomenal. No, I absolutely love that old school style, large-scaled map that Infinity Ward used to make, but Modern Warfare, it's just too much to look for, you know? It's too many angles, too many windows. Instead of looking for what's in front of me, I'm too busy scanning the whole screen 24/7 because there's so many different spots I can get shot from. It's just not fun. But in this map right here, there's tons of things that you can do. It's a massive scaled map in a mall, for Christ's sakes. You can go to the food court, you can go to the central fountain. It's a lot of fun things you can, you know, kind of explore on this map. It's just tons of fun. Now, I wouldn't suggest playing it on TDM and Kill Confirmed, but if you play it on Domination and Hardpoint, it's awesome for objective game modes. It truly is. I think people just need to give it a little bit more time, learn the routes, learn how to play it, and I think you'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. Sadly, though, the maps are the only good thing that happened to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Season 1, because everything else is an absolute disaster. To start off, the skill-based matchmaking in this nonsense is just ridiculously, stupidly broken. It's just so obnoxious that I simply cannot get on this game at all without having to compete at my all-time top ability. You know, I can never just kick back, relax, and play some Call of Duty. That's just simply no longer a thing with this skill-based matchmaking. And I guess it should be obvious. A new season comes out. They make a new mosh pit that's only the new maps. All the sweats are going to be playing that. But let's be honest, the casual player wants to play free maps too. They want to get into that playlist. So why am I competing 24/7 in my first game? You know, I'm not even warmed up yet. Maybe if you gave me 5 games, yes, by then I'll be a little bit more warmed up and I'll be ready to compete. But my first game, I'm just getting up, actually. You know, it's snowing like crazy outside, so I didn't have to go to work today. I was told to stay home, so I'm getting up. First thing I'm doing is like, you know, I'll get some content. You know, the new content's out, which I have. It just gets worse after this, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are going to love this video. But I get up, the first thing I do is I hop on to try to get some clips. And I'm out here sweating it up, man. You know, I was going to show you guys some really sweaty competitive gameplay. No, it was not too bad of a score. I went like 52-22, playing heavy OBJ. Pretty good gameplay. I went on some insane streaks. I might actually post one of the clips over on my Twitter account if you guys want to go ahead and see all the stuff I'm talking about. See behind the scenes on my content, my videos. You can follow me over on Twitter. Link to that is in the description. But earlier, it was nothing but sweat. That's all I can get. After 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours of playing this horrifying video game. I finally got this clip that you're watching right here. 3 hours. I can't emphasize the amount of time. I really can't. It took 3 hours of non-stop sweat. And I'm playing these games back to back. I'm not taking any breaks. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to grind out content. I'm on the content grind. So it's no breaks, no pauses. I'm sitting here trying to get clips back to back to back to back in each and every lobby in 3 hours. Was all sweat. I just simply don't know what to say to that, man. Skill-based matchmaking is truly something else when it comes to Call of Duty video games. And on top of all of that, you would think, oh, you know, maybe the skill-based matchmaking is the worst. No, PC players couldn't even play the day 1 content of Season 1 for 12 hours. 12 hours, man. What were you doing? This is one of your biggest content updates. You're one of your biggest content drops ever to start off the season of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. This is your selling point. This is how you're going to pull people in to play your video game. And you're telling me when Season 1 drops, you guys aren't even going to be awake or even tell everybody that you're aware that there's an issue with PC that you just simply cannot play the new maps? And then on top of all of that, even in the quick play, it took me forever to figure this out, but they automatically check off the new maps in the quick play. So for hours, I'm sitting here just trying to play regular Black Ops Cold War to rank up my seasonal rank since we restarted and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here actually trying to grind and have a good time. But instead of being able to grind and have a good time, I'm sitting here not joining any games because I'm getting error codes because for some stupid reason, they think that PC players want to automatically check off the new Nuketown map and the new, Mosh Pit maps. It's just 12 hours. 12 hours, man. I stayed up 3 hours. This update came out at 2 in the morning for me. I didn't know that I didn't have to work today. At that time, I was in the mindset that I had to go. I had to wake up. I had to work all afternoon. That was going to be my day. So I was up at 2 in the morning thinking I was going to quickly play a couple of matches, get some clips, and then go to sleep, get ready for work, and, do my thing. No, I waited 3 hours, dude. I was up until 5:30 in the morning waiting for this update to come on, and nothing happened. I gave up, man. I went to bed. Why would I go through the stress or the time to try to play a simple, stupid update that they simply cannot implement into their goddamn game, bro? I just don't understand it. And Treyarch messed up this update so bad that it affected the Modern Warfare servers as well. So Infinity Ward had to go handle their video game as well because Treyarch is so incompetent that they just simply could not update a video game correctly. Because as you guys know, with the Season 1 update, they brought in a new Warzone map called Alcatraz, which we already saw in the past when it came to Black Ops 4. I think it's called Rebirth Island, but it's Alcatraz. It's the same exact map. It's just Modern Warfare or Infinity Ward made this version instead of Treyarch. But they ported this map into the actual game, kind of showing off what Treyarch is going to be like. Because at the same time, you're allowed to use Black Ops Cold War weapons in this video game as well. And I guess since, Black Ops Cold War and Warzone / Modern Warfare are kind of combining into one, the update just screwed absolutely everything. I'm going to show you guys an image right here. This is the matchmaking that we were getting in Modern Warfare since, Black Ops Cold War wasn't allowing us to play any portion of their video game. All the servers were completely down, so we went over to Modern Warfare, and the game completely screwed this game as well. As you guys can see, level 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's a 2 in there, but they're all low levels. This is a straight bot lobby. This is a lobby that you would get if this is your first time playing the video game. How did I get in here? I have no clue. I'm assuming that is something to do with Treyarch completely screwing over the update. Even worse, look at this clip that the Baloney, one of my homies, got of playing me and him playing Rebirth Island. The plane is completely glitched out. This is... What do you say? What do you say to this man? The whole game is completely broken. You could see through absolutely every surface when it came to his clip. Modern Warfare got completely screwed over by the Cold War update, same as Cold War got completely screwed over by this update. Every last bit of this video game got destroyed. Even take a look at this clip. Watch how this guy uses the M16, which I got this clip from, I believe, Dexerto over on Twitter once again. Go follow me over on Twitter, guys. You guys are really slacking if you haven't got that sauce, that signature sauce already. You know what I'm saying? But this guy's using the M16 variant for Black Ops Cold War. Beaming, kids. They did not even bother. Treyarch did not even bother to change the damage input of these weapons when they transferred them over to Modern Warfare. So basically, you are using weapons that are designed to kill people with 150 health in a video game with 100 health. So when you go into Warzone, you have armor. You could basically two-burst someone if they have full armor and full health with no hesitation, no effort. The guns are broken. It's only a certain few of them. It's not every single one of the Black Ops Cold War weapons. I think the AK, the M16, the AK-74U maybe. It's a decent variety of weapons that actually slap. But you're telling me they didn't change these weapons when they're going to add them into Modern Warfare? They thought that they can keep the same damage input of a 150 HP video game moving over to a simple 100 HP video game? They thought that was okay? They thought that was going to work? And they're out here sleeping? They're knocked out when this update's going live? They have no worries on their mind when they're putting out this crappy update for this video game. This is amazing. This is by far, I would say personally, one of the worst updates we have seen in Call of Duty history. This takes the cake as the worst. Modern Warfare was one of the worst worked on video games I've ever seen when it came to updates. Content-wise, it's good. It has tons of content now, tons of maps, tons of weapons, attachments. It has tons of stuff in it. But when it came to updating the video game, they always broke something. absolutely every single time when it came to Modern Warfare, and that was annoying. I actually made tons of commentaries about that in the past, but when it comes to this video game, I was expecting different. I thought that Activision and Treyarch were going to look at the issues with Call of Duty Modern Warfare and think to themselves, you know, a lot of these things are bad. We have to make sure that we work on this and make sure that we perfect the craft. And when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, they did anything in the world besides perfect the craft. The same issues. The consoles are crashing. It's horrible game-breaking bugs every single time the game releases. I mean, even the textures and the maps for me aren't even loading when I go to play 12v12. I don't know if they're still doing it after this update, but in the first update that happened a couple of days ago, it completely screwed the maps. None of the trees were loading in. The sky's pitch black. The grass isn't loading. It's just disgusting how each and every update, apparently nowadays when it comes to Call of Duty titles, is just going to screw over the game. I don't know why this is going on, but I think this is 110% proof that Treyarch needed more time with this video game. Completely rushed. And I see so much potential with this game. Like I said, I enjoy it more than Modern Warfare. I'm having a blast when it comes to the gameplay. But between skill-based matchmaking, the lack of content, and tons of broken bugs, it's really hard to dig my teeth into this title and really enjoy it. They make it nearly impossible. If only they could put some more time into this game. Seriously, I think that if they polished it off, and maybe like 5-6 months from now, this will be a very solid title. But currently, in its current state, it's not. And even 5 to 6 months down the road, I'm still going to be sweating. Even when they add League play into this game, they're still not going to tone down the skill-based matchmaking, dude. It's just, it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause, man. And even with all of this being said, the Battle Pass is ass, which I'm happy about. You know, because I told everybody, a lot of content creators told everybody, do not purchase the Battle Pass. Make sure you go ahead, save your money. We're trying to revolt against the skill-based matchmaking, so I do appreciate everybody who stuck to their word and didn't go ahead and purchase the Battle Pass. You guys are the true goats. And even though I know personally it's probably not going to make too much of a difference, the fact that the community got together, we're all agreeing with something, and we're all trying to make a stand, is honestly, it just means a lot to me personally. I think it's really cool that we're doing this. So regardless of the outcome, it's great to see us all come together in a certain type of way to revolt against the Battle Pass. But regardless, the Battle Pass is ass. Just a bunch of black skins, gray skins, like a freaking olive green skin. It's nothing special once again. No surprise. You would seriously think after Modern Warfare Season 1 how awful it was with zero good content to get out of the Battle Pass. You would think, maybe with this game with Season 1, maybe we'll really step our game up and give them good content. No. Same issue. For like the first 2 to 3 seasons is going to be absolutely crap, and then after that they'll finally start building up and making better content in the Battle Pass. I guarantee you it. But guys, thanks so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so, at Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.